And I had one of my students, she was Black, and she came in my office and she said, "You must be going to a meeting." And I said, "Why do you say that?" She said, "Because your hair is pressed." And so that hit me. She's like, "Usually when you go to meetings, your hair is pressed and you're very, kind of
Yeah.
thing." And so I tried to, from that point on, not just be pressed when my hair pressed when I went to meetings, but also to be natural so that they know, what, authentically in those spaces, you can also be authentically in that space, how you show up and not just this way. It was more about ease than it was anything else. But in her mind, how she looked at the fact that my hair wasn't natural and the implications of that in the spaces that I was going. And so I think that that's something that we also have to, as women leaders and women of color leaders, always be mindful about how they're interpreting our actions, even if they're not meant for that purpose, right? And just navigating that space. So that's what that reminds me of, because that stuck with me. And I remember her name, but I remember when she asked me, and I remember for the rest of the year, even though straight hair was easier. I made a point to be natural more often because I wanted her to know, what, you can lead in your natural, authentic, as your naturally authentic self,